What's today?
Today's Monday.
What do we do on Mondays?
Straight Flexin. Hey.
But there's a problem.
What?
It was raining outside.
Yeah.
Well, you already know the problem.
Well, obviously.
But, so it was raining outside, so we couldn't really do an athletic challenge. So today we decided to do a Q&A because a lot of you guys suggested that, and it's a great idea. So why not?
Why not do a Q&A with Dre and K?
Aha!
Stunting and we doing it. Nah, it didn't rhyme. Oh, we're doing that. Okay, cool. So my favorite sports team would have to be obviously Arsenal. Soccer is my number one sport, so Arsenal's my favorite team. But then if I'm gonna do basketball, my favorite basketball team would be the Wizards because I am from, the Washington D.C. area. Wizards all day. Gilbert Arenas used to be my man's, and he got, did his thing, got kicked out the league and whatever. Not kicked out, whatever, And then for the Redskins, for the football, it'd be Ravens. Once again, I'm a D.C. native. So, I had to go with my area. I know the Redskins and all that, but I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan because I am from Maryland.
So, my favorite sports team is obviously the Chargers. You guys already know that. But why? I don't even know why. I think it's honestly because back in the day when I first started watching football, when I was a little youngin', my favorite player was LaDainian Tomlinson. And I was like, I want to be like LT. Then I realized I wasn't black, so that I was already 20% or probably 50% of the problem was off. And so I realized that wasn't going to happen. So I just started liking the Chargers just because I couldn't be LT, so I might as well like his team. And then obviously fell in love with Antonio Gates, and then they had Drew Brees, and they had Darren Sproles. They had everyone.
My favorite sports athlete would have to be myself, aka Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? By day I'm Dre. By night, I'm KD on the court dropping buckets, so I gotta pick myself, you know what I'm saying? I just signed a $300 million contract with Nike, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I didn't. KD did, but KD has to be my favorite sports athlete.
Who is my favorite sports athlete? Has to be Georges St. Pierre, MMA legend. He actually just retired. Well, kind of retired. He is the greatest welterweight of all time. He is ranked in the top 3 best fighters to ever exist.
Alright, so my Super Bowl prediction has to be the Patriots. I mean, they got Samantha Brady in the quarterback position doing his thing, so that's always a good plus. But they also got a stacked defense this year. They got 2 good corners, Joe Rivas and Brendan Browner, right? Yeah, I think so. So because of that, I think that they have the squad this year to just take it to and win the championship.
And my Super Bowl predictions, I'm not going to go to Seattle Seahawks. I'm going to go with the Green Bay Packers, getting Aaron Rodgers back for the whole season, hopefully. Hopefully he stays healthy. And then they have Julius Peppers, him and Clay. And they have Eddie Lacy. That's about to be a very strong squad. And then for the AFC, I gotta say the Denver Broncos. I feel like the loss of Eric Decker, it's not a big deal. Peyton has a way of making any player around him good. Anyone. And also on defense, they have DeMarcus Ware, they got Aqib Talib. They have a squad.
Now LeBron, as you guys know, went to the Cavs, went back home, joined up with Johnny Manziel in Cleveland to make a super state team of just people that are super in Cleveland right now. So, what do I think about LeBron going home to Cleveland? I think it's a great move for him. I mean, go home, hopefully win championships so, his legacy does not get tarnished. Because if he doesn't win, then we're going to have a problem. And he's going to have a problem. People are going to have a problem. There's going to be a problem.
LeBron going home to Cleveland, I can't really say much of that because, what would you say if you wanted to go home to your hometown to play in front of your home squad? In front of your home,
fans.
Yeah, your home fans. And your parents and everyone and your family. And on that squad, that caliber of a team, I don't think you can really judge him for that.
So it is my turn to name 10 UFC fighters. K doesn't think I can do it, but I know I can. Actually, I think I can. I hope I can. All right, 1, Jose Aldo.
Actually, it's pronounced Jose.
Oh, God. Okay, I'll name a different one. Roy Nelson, John Jones, Benson Henderson, Dan Henderson, Mighty Mouse.
What's his actual name though?
Dominic Cruz. No,
But that's still a fight.
okay, Dominic Cruz. So that's 5. Demetri Johnson.
Demetrius
Johnson. Oh, I know this. God, what's his name? Wait, I know this. Cain Velasquez. Lyoto Machida. Nate Diaz. And Nick Diaz. I am the man, dog.
Dre named 10 UFC fighters. I'm gonna attempt to name 10 soccer players. Oh God, I only know last names.
That's fine.
All right, so Messi, Ronaldo, Falco, Rooney, Neymar.
How many is that?
I think that's 5. It's probably, yeah. And what's that? Ibrahimovic. Tim Howard. That's 7. Who else do I got in this? Murasaka. All right, 2 more. This is difficult. I need to think more outside the box. Kim Jong-wook. Is that even his name? That's his name? Huh. 1 more. Then I win. God, this is hard.
2 hours later.
I don't even know.
Ding ding, time's up. Now, this is a tricky one. If Tom Brady and Peyton Manning played a game of Madden, who do I think would win? Tom. Nah. Peyton. Nah. I don't know, man. It's like, I think Peyton Manning will win. Peyton Manning will bring his play calling and his defensive reading schemes to the game. He's going to at least spend 5 minutes doing audibles. Then Tom Brady's going to get bored. He's going to look away, look at Giselle, and be like, I have a hot wife. And then while he's looking away, touchdown. He's going to be like, what? Peyton Manning's going to try to be clever, but I honestly think Peyton Manning will be the victor.
Who would win in Madden, Tom Brady or Peyton Manning? Peyton Manning's a cheater. Proof.
And the last question of the day. Name something about me that nobody knows. Well, besides that, I'm the greatest FIFA player of all time. I'm gonna say I like to watch cartoons. I watch cartoons all the time. I still do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can never be too over cartoons. I grew up in the era of cartoons, the 90s, when cartoons were legit. Cartoons were cartoons, you know what I'm saying? Not the new scary type of cartoons. I'm talking about Rocket Power and Hey Arnold, Cat Dog. I still watch that stuff.
So Dre obviously stands for Andre. And what would K stand for? Because my name's Eli. So I was born in South Korea, and Eli's my American name. My South Korean name is Kim Kil-soo. Yeah, I know, it's kind of funny, yeah. So initials for that is KKS. And if you guys have me on Xbox, you guys know it's KKS. And so, you know, just K for short. Yeah, it's that simple.
So you guys, you know, all of y'all, found out a little bit about us and mostly about our sports knowledge and, you know, some things that we're thinking about this upcoming season.
I hope we're right, or else we're going to look pretty stupid.
But it's opinionated,
But yeah,
you know
plus
what I'm saying?
sports are unpredictable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People can get injured all the time, so you never know. But
Right, Joe Flacco may tear his ACL. That's mean.
yeah,
Knock on
please
wood.
Knock on wood, boy. I'm knocking your head, boy, full of wood. Anyways, Kate has something wants to tell you guys.
Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the Q&A, and if you have any more questions that you want to be answered in a future Q&A, leave them down below. And also, obviously, follow us on Twitter and Instagram.
Hope y'all enjoyed. And we out.
Bang, bang.
Psst.